Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The fans here in Detroit ready to cheer on their Pistons in this interconference matchup.
Here we go.
And it's the Pistons to start out. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Makes it off the glass. Plumlee's got the first points up on the board for the Pistons. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Yeah, Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right.
No, we don't do that.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Ellington. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Detroit. No good from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Now here's Booker to the wing right side. Launches it. Paul can't get it to go.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Grant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the athletic Jeremy Grant, so good at initiating contact. He gets the defense to react to his aggressiveness.
This is his first free throw of the game. So he gets them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Steps back. In the corner, it's Bridges. Paul for 3. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Driving to the basket. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. And taken away by Johnson. On the wing, Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Pass to Ellington. Back to Smith. And here is Ellington. And it's Grant in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Another three for Detroit.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. That shot off the mark. The Pistons go the other way with it. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Stewart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Saric.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Detroit, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He makes 1 of 2 that time. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Booker. And Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes, Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
Basket good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
He gets it up. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Jackson the tray. Jackson's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Booker from the arc. Mark, that is his 5th miss in 7 shots. To the inside. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. But with all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in a decade, Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David. Now Smith, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Jackson misses. Suns trail by 6. Booker with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Booker inside. That shot off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
And that too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities. and looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Payne with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Looking to end the run. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
And Dario Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who can space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
Oh, the power on that shooting!
I'll tell you, this guy off his feet and in the air, it's like a dunk contest.
The drive by Booker. There's the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've led by as much as 10.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
You know, probably could have gone strong to the hoop, but with the D out of position on the break, I like his decision to take the three.
And the foul.
Own boss, still I don't lack. Racks on racks, racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own boss, still I don't